나도 해야겠지? 재밌는데 다 말아먹네, 다른 게. 이걸 어떻게 진행해야 될지 감도 안 잡히니까, 씨. 하다가 멀미나고 지랄나지. 어디까지 했는지 기억도 해야지. 진짜. 자크. 가사 후에 누군가.
야,
어려움은 따도 아주 어려움은 어렵나 보다. 대체 어디에 있을까? 여긴 어디랑?
well, I never.
장비. 장비였구나, 제가. 여기로 이어져 있네. 일단 자크를 찾아야 되는 게 맞는 것 같은데.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. Her most esteemed Sir Sebastian.
귀족이 살고 있구나.
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
딱히 중요한 건 아닌 것 같아.
You look bored.
Beyond.
How can you be bored here in...
Don't even talk to me about it. Me? Like some kind of thief? What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
불만이 많은 것 같아.
Well, they say there's not much left of poor Procropius.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to the reliquary in the crypt. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know. But I'd never dream of doing that. I just wanted to touch them for luck.
Maybe I could help you.
How? You're not planning some mischief, are you?
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there, you could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now. You'd do that for me?
Of course.
근데 난 할 생각이 없는데.
Then I'd be very grateful to you. Good luck to you.
성인의 유해. 내가 찾는 놈은 어디에 있는 걸까?
Yeah.
이쪽부터 가볼까? 무조건 사다리네. 파쿠르라도 할 줄 알았는데. 어. 여긴 뭐야? 그렇지. 근데 앞 문제네 문제요. 아이씨, 때리기밖에 없어. 지하로 가볼까?
Just as I thought. There aren't any remains here. Looks ordinary. A bit too ordinary.
여기가 그 지역이었어. 이어져 있는 건 여기네. 별나다 별나. 일단 시도라도 좀 해봐라. 대장간. 저건 대체 뭘까? 저게 혹시 답이 될까?
Yeah.
내 길 찾는 것 때문에 접고 싶다. 오, 안 들켰네?
What was that noise?
아, 여기로 통해져 있네. 그 대장간은 어디 있는 건데? 찾는 건 죽어도 안 나와. 아유,
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish. I'd like to have a look around the spot where the accident happened.
And why is Sir Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
I guess it played a crucial role. But I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of. And that's enough for me.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Who's in charge of purchase?
Mainly,
They take care of stores.
yes, but usually whatever arrives is used up straight away. The construction is in full progress.
언제
Do you remember
배달됐어?
when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes, it rained a lot that week, so they let the cars sit right outside of the gate on the other side of the wall. It took some time before it was dry enough for further transport.
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size. This time it was a number of smaller pieces. No one complained. They probably saw it as less work.
I heard that you were late with your payment to the Townburg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's happened in the past. Take care now.
이게 사실인 걸까? 구라인 걸까?
Yeah.
대장간은 대체 어디에? 그 고생을 하면서 찾고 있는데 쉽지 않네. 좀 제대로 안내 좀 해봐. 왜 이렇게 구려 이거? 아니 길 찾는 거에 시간 다 잡아먹네 그냥.
Oh, my word. Oh, good God.
목욕탕.
I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's there? Answer me.
왜? 얘 이러다 자겠다. 어디로 가야 할까? 다 둘러봤고. 다음은 저 수도원? 대장간이라 피로 처먹을 새끼. 어디에 처박힌 건데?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
또 죽이고. 남은 데는 저기밖에 없는데.
Yeah.
연금술이잖아. 옳지. 다 둘러본 것 같은데. 어떻게 되지? 어디에 있을까? 하나, 둘, 여긴가?
Yeah.
어디서 잠 좀 자야겠다. 집이 아니네. 침대다. 그냥 자버려. 알아서 깨워주겠지. 밥도 챙겨야겠구만. 아무도 안 깨우네. 좋은데? 오, 안 들켰다. 아, 속도 느리네. 다른 건 다 좋은데.
Yeah.
빨리 대장간 찾자.
Yeah.
저기가 맞을라나 모르겠네.
Lean, fatty, marbles, meats of all kinds.
이 탐험은 이제 저거밖에 없는데. 설마 2도 이렇게 나오는 거 아니야? 불편한 거 그대로 나올라나?
Yeah.
여긴 아닌데?
Yeah.
구두장이 대장장이가 아니네. 지금 2개밖에 안 보이던데. 한번 물어봐야겠네, 쟤한테.
Yeah.
대체 어디 있는 거람? 이제 다가 끝나겠다.
So, from the the sons. Jesus Christ.
What can you tell me?
There's too many of us. And then, apart from me, there's Must.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master.
My father was a blacksmith.
Of course, any man should be proud of.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself.
My father was a blacksmith.
Of course.
Tell me more about.
Don't have much time for him myself.
갑옷 장인.
My. That will be all.
May the Lord watch over.
Could do with a bite to eat.
갑옷 장인. 저기다.
야,
제가 맞겠지. 그러길 바라야 되는데.
야,
밥 좀 먹어야겠다 일단. 못 들어가네. 아쉽구나. 여긴 밥 안 준다. 쓰레기였잖아.
야,
Slowness, they'll cut you in half.
옆에. 얘 물어봐.
What can you tell me?
Depends which.
What about the monastery?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
소도원 대장장이.
Him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down. Ever since then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
That will be all. Thank you.
Farewell.
장인의 마당이라. 아씨 이런 것도 안 되네.
Rare merchandise
야,
from all over the
이번에야말로 해답을 얻길 바래. 그래야 이 개고생의 보람이 있지. 대체 누구니 자크는?
야,
자크. 자크. 디투스. 자크.
I hope I can be of help.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
너였구나.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
돌고 돌아
Vitters and the
여기였네.
Master Armorer, am I right? They're forever trying to smear my good name. That's why they said it, to make me look suspicious.
But they don't know I'm investigating anything.
Then they're making things up just for spite. Anything else? I still have work to do. Take care now.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
Just be sure you know what you're letting yourself in for.
Was that a threat? Do you think I'm an idiot?
You don't get it, do you? I don't particularly want to fight with you. I don't have the time or the need to prove anything. So I'll just take my knife and stick it between your ribs. And then I'll keep twisting until you tell me the truth.
오,
So
센데.
show me what you're made of. Take care now. Way off! Oh dear, did I...
음.
You're gonna cry now. No more fooling around.
어쩌고?
So what do you have to tell me?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
Jesus, please don't hurt him.
Don't worry. Doing to your father what I did to you would just be cruel. One invalid in the family is quite enough.
Thank you. Take care.
아, 다 듣고 왔다.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
For a blacksmith, son, he's not all that tough, is he? Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down
내
my
알바
house.
아니긴 해.
Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armorer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus.
돌대가리.
Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
그건 좀 아닌 것 같은데.
No, I don't want to get sucked into your business battles.
I see. Then I suppose I'll have to find someone else.
그래?
You've got a cheek. Not only are you in with the counterfeiter gang, but you lied to me on top of it. You should be on your knees begging for mercy right now, not trying to make a profit.
I didn't know what they were doing.
But now you do know, and you've still got the cheek to try to strike a deal with me. So Rads are definitely going to be hearing about this.
Threaten me all you want, but I'm just trying to protect my livelihood. I recently tried to buy Master Arm, but that old fool wouldn't.
And what is it you need from...
I thought I'd shut.
No.
I see.
Do you know what the penalty is for counterfeiting?
I never give it much thought.
Evidently, because the penalty for counterfeiting is burning at the stake. And I can personally guarantee that when you're standing on that pyre, you'll find a loss of earnings is the least of your concerns.
No, of course you're right. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm afraid of being left destitute.
So, out with it.
이거면
What's been going
됐구만.
on?
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery. On the
또
hill
뒤에
there,
있는 언덕?
next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well,
충분해.
that'll do me for now.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
First, tell me what's going...
I recently tried to buy Master... I thought...
No.
I see. Good luck to you.
다 귀찮게 왜 해, 그걸. 여기 언덕이라 했나? 아, 이 자리 좀 진행이 되네. 다영지. 이 근처일 텐데. 이번엔 좁으니까 금방 찾겠지. 어디에 있는 걸까? 보자.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view? People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
너 근데 도적이더만.
Does the name Rapota ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. Pota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Ignorance is bliss.
Wise words. Really? You've missed your vacation.
일단 둘이야.
Christ in heaven, who are you dragging here? I'm gonna enjoy this. Bollocks!
이 새끼도 쓰네. 마음에 안 들어.
Quitting! Bugger. Oh dear, did that...
아, 큰일이다. 한번 삐끗했더니 죽을 것 같아. 와, 살았다. 와, 씨, 힘들어. 진짜 겨우 잡았다. 너 이렇게 자고 있는 거 아니었네.
Come here, lily liver! Shit! Coming!
어쩔 건데? 어쩔 건데 그 주먹으로 막을 수 있어? 이미 털 것도 털었는데 뭐. 이거 꼬인 걸까? 이랬으면 안 됐나? 어차피 싸웠을 것 같은데. 잠을 자야 체력이 차네. 이거를 어떻게 한다? 칼빵부터 나가면 안 됐다 이거. 다시 돌아주지 않을라나? 이체도 사라졌네. 왜 다시 이렇게 돌아가지? 게다가 왜 감방? 되돌아가 봐야겠다. 어쩌다 이렇게 됐지? 어쨌든 어떻게 하는지 알았으니까. 근데 잠부터 자야 된다. 알아서 깨워주겠지. 안 깨우면 좋고. 깨운다.
I've warned you, you've no business here.
Oh.
Well, you won't forget this in a hurry.
Look, I'll tell you the...
Do you think I'm...
I can't pay...
You don't pay. Don't move
아이
up.
겉은 잠 좀 잤다고.
Surrender. You'll have to answer for your law breaking.
잠 좀 잤다고. 거의 야박하네.
Who's there?
Go.
아.
Oh.
아.
giving up already? You gonna cry now? Ah! Ha! Yeah.
새끼 저거 씨. 어쩔 건데. 데뷔 최고인데?
Is that all you've got? Ha!
잽싼 새끼 진짜 씨. 졸라 피하네 진짜. 아.
Did that hurt? Take that. Well, man.
자세를 너무 빨리 잡아제.
What's the matter? Come here.
너가 선택했다.
Yeah. Shit. Ow. Now you're here. Shit.
이긴 놈.
Going to yeah.
아 씨. 아 졌다. 저장이 여기로 돼 있네. 어딨어? 여기 있네. 아, 어떡하는지 알아서 다행이다. 그나마 다행이야.
I feel quite hungry.
오. 그만 닿으면 되겠다. 오히려 날이 강한 것 같기도 하고. 이 정도면 됐다.
Put. I hope I can.
So back to that copper.
What?
That's not what I was told,
By me.
but they don't know.
That any. God be with you.
아들 어딨어? 아들을 찾아야 되는데. 어디로 갔니? 아들이 이렇게 어딜 돌아다니는 거야? 3시간 대기. 저번에랑 바뀐 게 없네. 왔구나. 비투스.
I am at your father. We don't. I've heard. Are you calling?
You're right.
Right.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on
What? I'd let you read my bill of authority, but I'm so sorry. I didn't realise.
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start.
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you. Good luck, then.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry. So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What?
Your son put it...
What's that?
Don't be angry with...
All right.
Why?
Pays me good money.
Did they threaten?
They didn't have to.
And did they ever...
I know, Will.
If you lie...
There's no need for... If I tell you...
Do you know?
I never...
Evident.
No.
So,
What? There was a knot. I don't...
Anything else?
No.
Well, that'll do. First, tell me...
I recently... But I don't...
And what is it?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks.
No.
I see. God be with you.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
대체 왜 다루는 건지 모르겠네 근데. 왜 그렇게까지 할까? 저장.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view.
Does the name Rapper...
Rapata, you...
Look, you little jester. I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on. What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I'll make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that. That's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapata?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. But I don't know who.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak. Just look.
희열하게
mean.
생겼더라.
Take the goods and go.
한둘이 아닌데.
Thanks. Hope the Why?
What people?
Does the name... Look, you... See? Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapata's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? The bastard owes me a dozen groschen. Damn it. Now what? Well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
그러면 선생과 대화.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making...
그래. 마음껏 해. 넌 할 수 있어. 아마도 다음 산에서 열심히 해. 쟤는 다행히 잘 가고 있지? 잘 가고 있네. 얘도 도적이었던가? 도적이지? 근데 얘 못 죽인다. 된다. 하하. 어허. 준비했네? 오케이 가지 그냥. 오케이 갔으면 끝났는데. 역시 방패 좀 까다롭다니까. 방패 존나 까다롭게 하네, 이씨. 잡았구만. 잘 가라. 어차피 도적인데 뭐. 와라. 가서 팔아버리자.
야.
갑옷이 돈이 돼. 이번엔 부상 별로 안 당했다. 약간 그렇게 많이 쳐맞았는데. 일단 한번 갈아야 할지도. 그래. 그렇지. 자, 어디야? 여기에 누가 있더라? 별거 없던 걸로 기억하는데. 레벨도 안 올랐네. 묘지기.
Like cow.
Greetings. What do you need?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Who's there? Answer
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get the copper sheets from.
Really? So tell me.
It's the smith on the monastery craftsman's yard. He supplies the counterfeiters.
Do you know how he gets the goods to them?
No. All I know is that someone called Rapporteur collected the goods.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver
지하의
to
재롱.
Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something.
사이가 안 좋은가 본데.
That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Hey.
거기군. 오늘은 오래 못하니까 얼른 진행해 놔야 되는데. 갈 길이 멀다.
야!
이 건물인가 본데.
야! 야!
이쪽? 대빵산데? 뭐 이리 어렵다냐. 시도라도 해보지. 확인을 하는데 그런데
Good health to you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying.
대빵사의 지하실.
cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
그런 거였고.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
May the Lord watch over you.
이러한 정보는 얻었다. 목탕 먼저 갈까?
야. 야.
찾았다.
What are you here for?
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther
방에도
deserves
싸다라.
what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive? Take care.
갈 곳은 정해졌네.
야. 야.
레벨업. 제빵. 여기구나.
야.
지하라 했지? 지하.
What? Show yourself! You want something from me, do you?
방 지하라 했는데.
Come now. What the? What do you want? You've no business here. What hole did you crawl out of? You've no business here.
여기야? 찾았다.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then? Alright. Betting straight to you. Does the name Rappator mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
그래?
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
왠지 그럴 것 같더라.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
That doesn't begin to justify what you did.
I don't care. This isn't about me. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Look, Florian, I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out of here and Esther will be gone with them.
If Rappator finds I've told you anything, they'll kill her.
Not if I catch Rappator first. He's here in town, isn't he?
Yes, he is. They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rappator.
애제경?
And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. And I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rappator?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
How did you hand over the punch die to them?
Rappator waited for me behind the church.
교회 뒤.
I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dice?
They wear out over time. They have to be replaced regularly.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
방법이 없긴 하지.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Go. I hope you get revenge. May the Lord watch over you.
지금은 그럼 할 수 있는 게 라포타를 마을에서 찾아야 되는구나. 그래도 답이 없네.
Coming right up. Coming.
도박. 응? 로코타? 아 씨팔 라포타잖아. 왜 이름도 비슷해가지고 씨.
Here, just as you ordered.
여기까지.